Yo, how's it going, everybody? We got you week 2, Nemesis Rocket League, where the grind always continues. It's your boy C Money, and I'm here just for a very special event. We're going to get some Player of the Weeks going, and in the booth for the first matchup, and who are going to be joining me for the Player of the Week, is we got Fishy. How you doing, Fishy?
Yo, it's going great. We got the first week of Player of the Weeks. I can't wait.
Yeah, and then we got KN here. How you doing, KN?
Doing great. Ready to see the player of the weeks and the matches coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting night for sure, so stay tuned. But we're going to real quick do some player of the weeks here. I know started doing this last year, halfway through the season where we do it before the Monday stream. So let's get this one rolling. As first up, we got our novice people. So KN, what you got? You got some novice out here, some honorable mentions you want to throw out before I reveal the curtain on this one?
I'd say Rodney, as I call him, definitely played well with the team he was given and did pretty well.
Oh yeah. Anybody else? Or are you just like so confident that that's gonna be the one?
I mean, of course, I'm gonna throw out my own team. Hold on. Abok, he's pretty good. Nemesis, yeah.
I have heard some good things about Nemesis. He's been a little mention of for a novice player. But in fact, the novice player of the week for week 1 is Forza Blade. I mean, man's got to be pretty cracked here. What have you heard on the streets out here, Ken? You got some stats or something pretty for Forza Blade here?
Well, definitely an underrated team, underrated player coming into this. Underdog, you might say, but Genesis came out of essentially nowhere, and Forza was leading that charge. It's great to see him get it this first week, honestly.
All right. Yeah, I mean, Genesis has been a little bit of a talk this season for novice, but moving on now, we got our prospects. So, I mean, I don't think it was me. I didn't play too hot. I mean, in fact, we didn't even win a game, so there's that. But there was some good people out there in prospects for sure. I mean, you can't. I mean, it was just. I don't know. I'm so distraught by what happened to me. My team got absolutely destroyed. But what do you got? You got something? You got some honorable mentions here for some prospects?
Oh, I'm gonna sound biased when I say this, but I'm not being biased. Parallax is insane. Man's essentially shut down every single play that happened, carried, faded through it, even though the other two players are insane as well. So,
Well, pretty ironic that you say that because that is in fact our player of the week out here. As Parallax is going to take the prospect league.
they did represent.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Good prediction.
And for the first time ever, a league that I'm not super familiar with this season, as I always watch Seabiscuit play, so I knew quite a bit. But we got the Challenger League up here. What, Fishy? Maybe you got something for Challenger League. You've been a little quiet.
Yeah, I'm looking at these teams and I see Case on there doing really good for the Wraiths. I believe they started 2-0 and he's averaging 477 points a game, which is kind of insane for any sort of league. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the list. We got a few other players. We got King Muff of the Bishops. They started out 1-1, but he's still doing a good job carrying his league.
Okay.
Got any other players, Can?
Well, again, I'm gonna sound even more biased. I'm gonna say Wolfie. Man's carried me through everything. I didn't even end up playing, but in the first game against Venom, our team 9-0'd them. So I'm definitely gonna have to go with him.
Okay. Okay. Well, sad to say that it is in fact Case. Fishy, your
Ah.
first instinct was correct. There is Case is going to take home the first player of the week for season 4 here. Moving on to rival here. Now, I don't. Maybe it's my turn to sound a little biased because you've been tooting your horn about your players on your teams. So I think, our boy out here, Seabiscuit talks really highly of Zerf. I haven't actually seen plays or stats, but according to him, they don't need their highest MMR player as long as you have the cheat code Zerf. So, anybody got anything else to rival Zerf here?
Well, I'm surprised you didn't mention the man himself, Steel Iron.
Oh,
coming
you're
out
right.
here.
Oh man, I'm such a disgrace.
The Grave Lords didn't lose a game from what I believe, so 100% win percentage, 6 games. That's pretty good coming out from him.
I have to agree with Steerline here.
Well, I started my rant about being biased before I looked over at my Player of the Week sheet, and I was in fact correct with Biscuit saying Zerf's a cheat code because Zerf takes that Player of the Week for Rival for Week 1 here. And moving on to our last, definitely not our least, this is our highest MMR range of players here, our Titans. And Fishy, if I'm not mistaken, this is where you specialize at, being a
Yeah,
Titan player.
this is my domain here, and I just can't look past anyone on Gravity really. They just really popped off this week, especially Dylan, just carrying the team, averaging over 500 points a game, and beating good competition with Pinnacle especially.
All right. Okay. Uh, KN, I know you've been moving up a little bit, so maybe you're looking a little down the road. Notice anybody from Titan honorable mentions out here?
I was watching my Titan players on stream first week, and couldn't hate to say it, but Smooth is actually really good, and was yeah, he's player of the week. There's no way he's not.
Okay. I mean, if I had to throw in my 2 cents, KDN was a pretty hard carry for Pinnacle. He did some pretty pog plays too. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a play of the week out here. In that back is bi-weeklies this time though. Maybe we ease up a little bit. We'll get them more consistently done. But going back to what Fishy said, Fishy is in fact correct here. You have won the Titan Player of the Week, as Dylan was your guess. So Dylan, congratulations for Titan Player of the Week here for Week 1, and congratulations to all people that have won games, people that have played hard, taken MVPs in individual games. You guys are still good. You guys are still great players. Don't let Player of the Week get you down too much because you didn't get it. I mean, 5 people out of, I can't math right now, 40 per league times 5, and 200. 200 people playing and 5 people get it, so it's a pretty honorary title. But I'm sure some of you are close and push to get it the next week. That's always the goal, is to improve into the next week. But with that being said, congratulations to all Week 1 Player of the Weeks, but I am actually going to go sit in the back of the booth now, and I'm going to give it to you, Fishy, to take over, introduce this first matchup.
You're gonna hand it off to me, and we got one of the players of the week here from the Novice League. We got Genesis and Vikings. Like we said, Forza Blade really carried Genesis in that first week, propelled them to start 2-0. And what do you got to say about these two teams, Can?
Coming in, Genesis is definitely looking a lot more scary, obviously, with the #1 power ranking. Vikings, middle of the pack. But I'm honestly, Vikings are looking kind of dangerous. Now, this is their first season without Psychonautic. I think it is incomplete. This is their first season without Psycho, and they're not doing completely bad without him. Nitros, one of the guys they picked up, he's insane. And of course, when you got an entire team like Genesis on the other side, this is going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the goals. And the Vikings, like you said, looking a little scary starting out. And they actually just beat the Pawns 3-2. And that's a pretty highly rated Pawn side, so Vikings definitely have it in them to beat the higher competition.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see it, though. So who do you think's taking the series?
I just can't bet against Genesis. As much as I want to vote for Vikings, Orc V represent, but Genesis just looks too scary starting out here with their impressive Forza Blade and the rest of the boys.
Well, this is 100% a Game 5 series. I'm going to pick Vikings. I think they're going to come out on top at the end of this. Genesis is going to underrate them a little bit.
And it looks like we do have to wait for Genesis to hop into this one. Just waiting for them to get into the match here. Do you know about any particular players? I know you mentioned Nitrous, but do you know anything about Hot Wheels or Ragnar on the Vikings here?
Hot Wheels was in the season last season. Got drafted with my pick last of the draft. Unfortunately, couldn't keep him. But yeah, he's definitely a talented player. And this is his second season in Nemesis. He definitely has something to show here to prove that I was wrong by dropping him last season. And also Ragnar, he's here for his second or third season. He was on my team faded in season 2. So he was definitely one of the better players that was on that team. So waiting to see him pop off here too.
And it looks like we did get Genesis just in the match there. And Kan, you're gonna have to tell me, how do I pronounce, is it Zverns? Zerns? How should I say that one?
Burns, I don't know.
we'll just make it up on the fly here. So hopefully we can get them into the match here as we start up the Monday Night Rocket League. So we got Genesis versus Vikings. Genesis in the blue on this one. We'll have Forza Blade and Nitrous on the kickoff. This one. Nitrous gets a win. Ragnar almost got a shot off that one. He has a tie in the corner. Couldn't get a touch. Good clear from Oni. Nitrous, he plays it into the corner. 50 from Forza Blade. And he beats Hot Wheels, it's on net, but Nitrous back in time to get the save. Now Hot Wheels. Keeps it slow around his corner. Oni. He 50s Ragnar back into the corner. Now Hot Wheels, he has to get it past one, and he does. Good play from him to dodge the oncoming attacker. Now it's off the backboard. Oni. He plays it away. Now Forza Blade. Off the wall, looking for a shot here. Plays it high. A good save from Hot Wheels to tip that one high. But now Oni, he's got another attempt. And it goes in. Ragnar, you couldn't make the save on that shot from Oni.
Hot Wheels getting the save at first, maybe not the best touch. And Oni with the shot tricks out Nitros and Ragnar, gets it under both of them. Just an amazing shot placement from him.
Yeah, it looks like that one defender pre-jumped. And the guy behind him, he couldn't really see the shot coming in, so good play from Oni to get that placement. Now here he is, looking for a dunk. Good touch from Ragnar to the corner will put away the danger for now. But infield pass attempt, but Nitrous, he's all over that. That one will roll in the net all the way from Vikings net.
Nitro saw that one from a mile away. He's not missing this one. Intercepts that one, turns it into an easy goal, 1-1.
Great play from Nitrous, predicting that pass. We've seen infield passes, they can be deadly, but when the defender's predicting them, they can go back the other way just as easy. Now here's Forza Blade. That's high off the backboard. Good touch from Hot Wheels. Gets it down the other end and beats an attacker. Relieves all of the pressure. That's a bump from Zerns in the midfield, though. Ragnar is 50'd off the wall. Double commit, but Zerns gets it down into the orange corner. Ragnar, he pinches it high just to get it out of his net. Smart play from him. Now he beats one. Still on the ball here, almost fakes out Zerns at the back, but he manages to get the save. It looks like it's just back and forth right now, KN.
Yeah, but one thing I'm seeing that's tipping the favor into Genesis is they're playing real dirty. They're getting a bunch of bumps and demos on this team, and they're getting them low on boost too. That might be something big to hold on to in the long run.
Yeah, if you're low on boost, you can definitely start to feel a bit of panic coming onto you. Now Genesis, they like to keep up the pressure. A bump from Zerns, a double bump. And then he bumps his own teammate, actually. It's kind of awkward in the midfield here. Now, Oni dribbling it out one-on-one. Flicks it to the corner. Passes up high, but Hot Wheels, a great read from him. Just does Forza Blade there. And now Nitrous, he floats it high. It's off the bar, though. And that shot just right down the other end from Genesis's attempt. Now Hot Wheels, dunk in the corner. Nitrous beats one in the midfield. He gets bumped off the ball. Those bumps from Genesis are really killing Vikings right now. Ragnar taking it around the corner. Gonna beat one. Hot Wheels almost got there in time. A good save from Oni. Keeps the ball out. Now Forza Blade, he pounces on this one in the midfield. This touch from Hot Wheels. Oh, and Ragnar, he placed it into his own corner. That could have been dangerous. We've seen these bumps from Genesis, but what do you think Vikings has to do to try and get their own pressure?
These counterattacks they've had, the very few, they just need to keep putting these shots on target. Missed a few already, but it seems like Genesis is overcommitting a little bit, and they just need to take advantage of that.
Yeah, they've been defending really well and just need to get their opportunities when they're given to them. Here's Nitrous. He gets a dunk, and that's on net, but Oni in the right place at the right time. That one was scary for him. Forza Blade, he beats 2 now. Could be dangerous. And Nitrous, he gets the clear, and now it's down the other end. Zerns, he can't get the touch. Nitrous, he couldn't find the shot either. It's high off the backboard. A good save from Oni to clear it down to Vikings in corner. Now less than a minute left, and we're tied 1-1. Put up high, a bump from Oni in the midfield. They couldn't capitalize on it. It's now Hot Wheels. He leaves the ball. Forza Blade, he can't get the touch he wants. And now Nitrous, he gets a shot. Double commit on the defense, but Forza Blade, he's up so fast to bail out his 2 teammates. Now, Nitrous plays it down to the wall. Oni's there, he beats out Hot Wheels for the clear. Nitrous has to beat one in his corner, gets dunked from Oni, that might be in, but Ragnar, a great read from him, keeps that one out of the net, but Zerns, he couldn't get the touch, and the ball just floating in front of Vikings net there. And this one might head into overtime unless something bad happens in the midfield now. Ball's up, Ragnar couldn't get the touch, but that one will hit the ground, and Genesis, they almost got a goal with less than 20 seconds left there, KN.
Yeah, this is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be at first. But this is what we like to see, especially for a stream match, so I'm ready for it.
And right off the kickoff there, Vikings almost got a counterattack, like you said. Genesis needs to look out for those as they try and get a goal themselves. Now Nitrous, playing it high off the corner, drops it down to Hot Wheels. What a pass from him! And the shot is saved away by Zerns. Not sure if it was in or not, but that pass from Hot Wheels was amazing.
Hot Wheels has been showing off tonight. He's a really fast player, definitely faster than I expected, making me regret dropping him a season ago.
He's got everything to play for here. We go a minute into this overtime. That ball's missed, but no boost from Hot Wheels. Couldn't play. Now Zerns looking to clear this one out. Give Genesis some time and, more importantly, some boost. Now Oni, he pops it high, beats one in the midfield, but Hot Wheels a boom clear down the other end, keeping the Vikings pressure on, and he finds the shot from the corner.
The solo play across the field from Hot Wheels feels like he beats every single player on the field here. After a big commit from everyone, just capitalizes on the near open net. Great shot from him.
Yeah, it seems like Hot Wheels is just outpacing everyone on the field right now. I don't know if it's overcommits from Genesis or if he's really just playing better right now.
Maybe the free play hour is coming in. He's definitely a lot faster than everyone on the field so far.
And that shows with the leaderboard, especially having 400 points, more than anyone else in the lobby, and grabbing that MVP medal. But looking at this Genesis, they only had one less shot. We saw them have most of the pressure. What do you think they have to do to really capitalize on that pressure and get their own goals?
Well, they did have a lot of shots, but Vikings outshot them. End all be all, that's why they won. They were tied with 7 shots until OT, and then Vikings obviously came out on top with their 8th shot from Hot Wheels. That was insane. But Genesis just needs to put more shots on. They have all of the pressure. It just seems like they're delaying in the midfield.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that Vikings outshot them because they looked to be on the back foot, and both of their goals actually came from counterattacks, like you said earlier. So Genesis, they just have to really be more direct, I guess, and hopefully those shots will go in eventually because Vikings, they're defending well and they're capitalizing well as well.
Yeah, and maybe something else they could do is even get more demos. They got a lot in that first one, a lot of bumps, but if they could disrupt that team even more, it could be good to their favor.
Yeah, it could be. Yes, they're all being respectful and waiting for C-Money to tell them to join. You can just join up after every game now. I don't know if they knew that, though. So we'll get into game 2 here. Vikings is up 1-0, coming in as the lower-ranked team, 1-1, compared to Genesis 2-0 right now. Looking to change that here, as Ragnar couldn't get the touch in his corner. Forza Blade made it dangerous. Now Oni, he gets a shot, but Nitrous Gets the save away to the corner. Genesis has all the boost now. Let's see if they can keep up the pressure. Get some shots away. It's up high. Hot Wheels. It's a good touch to the wall, though, and beats out one. Oni for the shot. Maybe a double,
Ooh.
but good intervention from Ragnar. It looked like he had that double. Zverns, though. Ooh, just barely saved by Nitrous. You said that Genesis, they needed to put on shots for all the pressure they had, and they've started out hot here.
Yeah, coming out beginning, just trying to put them on fire, fire, fire. And they're definitely doing that.
Now let's see if they can keep it up, though. It's still in Vikings half. Now Forza Blade. Didn't get the touch on that one. It's up high, Zerns. Didn't get the touch. Oni. This one's intercepted by Ragnar. Hot Wheels, he was looking for the demo there. Vikings taking the demo plays for their own book now. And almost got them a goal there. That was dangerous play from Vikings. Genesis, they're able to hold on. Push it down the other end. I haven't seen any demos from Genesis yet, but Zverns, he plays it slow and beats the entire Vikings defense there.
Yeah, just outplayed them. Just went around them, essentially. Got one missing, two missing, three missing. Straight in.
We saw Nitrous there. He tried to pre-jump the shot off the wall, but as soon as Zverns took it low and just kept calm, Nitrous really had no chance at the back for Vikings.
Yep.
No. Oni couldn't get that touch. Able to 50 Hot Wheels with help from his teammate there. Not awkward in the corner for Vikings. Pass out from Forza. A good save from Hot Wheels, meeting that one as it came. Forza gets demoed in the midfield. There's space for Nitrous. Pops it high. Hot Wheels up 2, but he gets the beat, but that double just mean their pressure is gone for now. But a miss from Oni. It's back on. A demo from Oni as well. It's just flip-flopping who has control of the ball there. Ragnar couldn't get the touch, but a demo from Hot Wheels. And a bump from Hot Wheels as well in Vikings. Is it just me or KN, or are they really adapting this physical playstyle?
They saw it coming out in the first game, and now they're trying to replicate it, make it their own thing, and it's really working.
Ooh.
Oh,
A shot from Oni coming out. That came out of nowhere from the pass away from Forza Blade. I thought Nitrous got that clear, but Oni up so quick to get that shot and put it in.
a powerful hit from him, just knocks it behind both defenders. Good placement as well.
Great shot from him. Now give Genesis a 2-goal lead in this one. Something that looks hard to take away from them when they've had all the pressure this game. It's a good save from Hot Wheels, but Oni, he keeps it in. Another touch from him. Now another beat. He looks for the backboard read, but not quite. But Oni tried to do it all himself there, and it almost worked out.
It looks like that first game was just a warm-up game. Now they're starting to show off.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that little bit to warm up into a series. Genesis, they're looking great right now. Now Hot Wheels. Didn't get that one on target, but it'll give Vikings some time to reset here. Plays it off the backboard. Turns. Playing it slow out of his own corner. Forza Blade, he got that dunk, and that'll give Genesis the advantage now. Couldn't get the demo though, but he was searching for it, and that's what Genesis has been doing well this series so far. Now turns. It's in the corner. Looking for another. He gets it off the backboard. Forza Blade dives on it, but unable to get the angle. Kind of scary from Vikings there, though, as all three players on that one backboard. Now Ragnar. He plays it into the corner, plays it high, but a double commit from Hot Wheels. Now Oni, he gets the clear. Nitrous, he needs to get a good touch. Dodges the demo, too, and plays it high. Great play from him. A demo out from Nitrous. Nitrous almost set up the attack himself after being in a 1-on-2 on defense. Now, see Oni and Turns keeping the ball in there. Genesis not giving Vikings any room to breathe. Just trying to suffocate them out of this game. They're up 2-0. They do not need a goal to win this one. Vikings, however, they need to push and try and get 2. This is a situation they haven't found themselves in yet. Nitrous, he almost got the dunk off the post. Now Hot Wheels, he couldn't get the angle on the shot. Looked like Forza Blade played that smart and fake challenged him. With 20 seconds left, what do you think Vikings has to do to get 2 goals in this one?
They only had 1 shot this entire game. They just need to put more shots on. And 14 seconds left, they need to do it right now.
It's getting urgent for them, but Genesis, they're keeping it in the orange half. Ragnar will get that one clear, but Oni so quick to jump on it. That one's high from Nitrous. He'll be out of time. Almost a great shot from Hot Wheels for consolation. But no cigar as Genesis, they tie this one up 1-1.
Yeah, and the thing that caught my eye there was 7 shots from Genesis, and at the end they just got 2 more shots from Vikings, but until that point, 1 shot from Vikings. And if Vikings want to get back into this game, they need to get more shots.
And it seems like Genesis, correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like they played just a little bit better than game 1, but Vikings really couldn't get out of their half as a result. And we really like to see those Vikings counterattacks, as that's how they got both their goals in game 1.
Yeah, it seems like they straightened out their rotations, got set to this team, and now they're ready to rumble. But now Vikings need to reset themselves to get back into this game.
Yeah, they need to find something more on offense, like you said. Only 3 shots compared to Genesis' 7. That's not how you're going to win games. So now we head into game 3. Whoever will win this one will get the advantage now.
1-1 in the series. It's definitely going to game 5, just saying.
That is what you predicted. And did you predict a winner for this series? I'm not sure if you did.
Vikings. I think they still have it in them.
We'll see. I did predict Genesis, but I did think it would be less close than this one, I won't lie. Vikings have really held on so far. Now it's Verns, who almost gets the beat in midfield for the shot. Now Ragnar, he plays that high, looking for a demo too. It's dangerous, and Nitrous, he actually gets demoed before he could get the shot. Looks like it's getting physical again in this game 3. Both teams already going for demos now. Nitrous, he keeps it in. Oni, calm from him though, he flicks it over one, but he gets killed and there's no shot. A Forza Blade, no boost, and a save from Hot Wheels. It's wide open due to these demos opening up this game 3.
It's just been getting more and more excessive as the games have gone on. First demo was about 1 or 2 minutes in last time. This time it was about 30 seconds in. It's just going to continue to speed up as these games...
Shot from Hot Wheels. What a read off the backboard from that 50 in the midfield by Nitrous, beating 2.
Didn't even see him coming from the essentially other side of the field and just putting it in against all 3. Wow, an amazing shot from him.
Yeah, it looks like Zvern's on that one, trying to read Nitrous's touch, and he probably had the save on him. They've been pretty decent on defense so far, but Hot Wheels just too fast right now, and that's how they won game 1, was with Hot Wheels' speed.
He definitely won it with his speed the first game, but if they want to do now, they have to put more shots on. It's for both teams. Last team, it was Genesis that had more shots. First game, it was Vikings. It's definitely not going to be up to speed here, because demos will obviously trump that, as we've seen in game 2 and the beginning of this game. It's going to be whoever puts more shots on.
Yeah, it is a team game. There's no one player that can score all the goals in this one, it seems, but that one close from Forza Blade from the corner. No one ready for that one. Nitrous, he was looking for the pass there. I like that opportunity from him. Trying to mix up the attack and keep the defense on its toes. Good pass out from Oni. And Forza Blade, he's there so fast the defense couldn't react.
Midfield pass completely fakes Ragnar out with hitting it to the mid, and Forza's there waiting in the inner post. Great shot, great pass, great team awareness.
Yeah, and these plays from both sides, just mixing up the defenders. We saw earlier in the games, they're just trying to shoot it at the net as hard as they can, and you know that'll work eventually, but if you try and fake out these defenders, maybe get a bump like you said, it can work wonders. Now shot from Oni, all the way from the midfield, and it's over all 3 Vikings.
That's just a clanger. All 3 Vikings players moved up just a little too far. Nobody back for that save. What an amazing shot.
What a turnaround from Genesis. In a matter of seconds, they're up 2-1 in this series now after being down. And Vikings, they have to get back into this one. Now Ragnar, He pops it high. It's off the backboard. No shot coming out from Nitrous. The defender had that covered. Hot Wheels almost got teed up from Nitrous there. That would have been quite a play. That's in Genesis half. A good touch from Oni out to the midfield, though. I'll force something out of Vikings now. Ferns plays it high. But Nitrous, he's there to meet the defenders. A bit of a double commit. That'll leave Genesis retreating. Ooh. Ragnar almost looked like he beat his own teammate, but luckily Hot Wheels got the touch and kept the pressure up now. It's Hot Wheels. Ragnar actually gets that touch. It's a one-on-one for Forza Blade, looking for a flick. Almost gets it past the defender. He got the bump, but Nitrous barely got something on that. And now a demo play from Hot Wheels, and Oni's back in time to get the save. And these demos are coming left and right now, KO.
Yeah, it seemed in the first game it was just bumps, then just slightly excelled to a few demos, and now it seems like there's 10 or 20 on the field at this point. It's kind of getting hard to see through all the smoke.
And I'm used to telling teams maybe they should try and go for demos, but maybe these two teams, they need to ease it up a little bit and maybe just go for a few more passes, a few more shots, because there have only been 9 shots in this game, which is quite low for the other games. Now Forza Blade. It's 50 by Nitrous well, though. I'll leave Oni to keep the ball in. Now Nitrous, met by Zverns. Now Ragnar, he has control of this one. Looking for a pinch, but Oni's there. He pops it high. That's dangerous off the backboard, but Nitrous up in time to meet it. A good read from him off such a great touch up by Oni. 1 minute left for Vikings. They need to get a goal here to tie it up. Hot Wheels, he plays it down. It's not on net yet. It's a demo from Hot Wheels, so that'll open up space. Ragnar here in the corner, off the backboard. Nitrous gets met well by Oni, and again, it seems like it's always Oni getting these 50s and clears out of the half for Genesis, and he's really carrying the defense right now, KN.
Oni was another player, I'm going to be honest, I was looking at for Player of the Week. I didn't say him because I wanted to have my own players there, but Oni has been a force, along with Forza, which is why they're 2-0, first in power rankings. It's kind of nice to see how Austin put this team together.
Yeah, looking at Oni on the scoreboard right now, over 500 points. As Genesis, they keep on pushing. There's 15 seconds left, they're up by 1, and they are not giving Vikings any chance here. Get a shot away. Now Ragnar puts it down the other end. Only 5 seconds left. He needs to get it around, but Oni, he's always there to get the clear. But it's up in Vikings tie-off. And it will touch the ground now. And a great performance from Oni to give Genesis the advantage here in this series.
This is just what you'd like to see from a Player of the Week, player Forza, and probably next week Players of the Week Oni. This team is doing so well. It's kind of insane how they got all of these players.
Yeah, the rotations, other than a few mix-ups game 1, I haven't seen many mistakes and even many double commits, which is outstanding at this level especially. But any level, if you just have that chemistry to keep those solid rotations and get a ton of shots off like Genesis do, you're bound to win games.
It's definitely been chaos for Vikings right now. 9 shots that game. 4 shots for them. And yeah, Vikings looked like they were doing good in the beginning, but then Genesis started turning it on a little bit more.
It seems like Vikings, they really like to live in that chaos and get those goals away. All of their goals actually have come from counterattacks, and that one there came with a bit of a quadruple commit. 4 players going in that net of Genesis. But Vikings, it seems like that chaotic playstyle can't really hold on to leads as well.
But they can definitely cause a lot of chaos, and if they want to win, they need to demo and demo fast. And I know they are a lot, but even more at this rate.
Yeah, you can always demo more. That's my motto whenever I'm playing, I know for sure. As we head into this game 4, Genesis is up 2-1 in this series, trying to stay undefeated thus far. We have only played 2 games. Now Nitrous, he needs to get the save, but Oni's there for the shot, and Hot Wheels keeps it away. It's still in the middle, though. Zverns and Forza actually pinch that to Vikings' corner. But Vikings, they hold on off of that kickoff. That was scary for them. Ragnar fakes him out. You can go ahead, Can.
Yeah, and this game is do or die for them. 2-1 in the series. They have to win this one. Definitely a little scary for them at the beginning.
Yeah, you don't want to go down to 1-0 to this Genesis team. Just so good at just keeping up that pressure and not letting you get any opportunities. Now that one almost goes in from the corner from Forza. Now it's up high. Oni's up for the shot, but will just be a little too far away from the net to get a shot away. Now Ragnar plays it out. Hot Wheels looking for the dunk on Forza Blade. Good touch from him to get it to the wall instead and not let that one go in the back of his net. Now Hot Wheels has some space, lays it down looking for a shot. Now Ragnar, he keeps it in that Genesis half. Looks like Vikings trying to play the pressure game right now. Hot Wheels pops it high. Nitrous looking for a touch, plays it off the ceiling. And Ragnar for the shot, but Zvern's there for the save. Vikings with a full team passing play, and they still can't beat this Genesis defense.
They got him too. That was a really good play from them. Unfortunately, it just didn't go through.
And that's what you like to see from Vikings, especially when all their goals have come from counterattacks, to get that full team passing play out of the back. But Oni, he's just been too good at the defense for Genesis. Might need to see a few bumps and demos come out as now Oni again there for the clear. Nitrous keeps the pressure up, and Vikings, I gotta say, they seem to have more of the pressure in this one. I don't know how the shot totals look, but Vikings have looked to flip around the pressure in this game 4.
Just there, the shots were even, but now it's 3-2 shots-wise, but still 0-0. Saves coming out from both sides. 2 saves from Zerns this game. Oni seems like the last line of defense, while Oni is on the front line trying to clear it out every single time. It looks like they got their entire plan set out. As I say
great
that.
shot from Nitrous. Looks like maybe a bit of miscommunication from Genesis there. Oni and Forza played unable to go up as Nitrous just places that shot near post and in.
Unfortunate there for them, but now it's comeback time.
Yeah, we saw Genesis come back from 1-0 last game. Can they do it again here to take the series? Have to wait and see now as Oni midfield, but Nitrous there to meet him. Nitrous, he beats his teammate. He's got to be careful now. As Forza Blade, he has a shot. But Nitrous, he plays that just over the bar. And able to get the clear, but Vikings, bit of a misrotation there as no one's sure who to go for the ball. And like we saw from Genesis, that can go against you. Now it's up high. Oni trying to 50 out Nitrous. He gets dunked though. Now it's Verns. There's no one in net for Genesis right now, but that one will luckily pop high. So Hot Wheels has to get a weird touch on it. Again, it's those double commits from Genesis creating all the opportunities for Vikings right now. A demo in the midfield from Ragnar though. And that'll open up the space. Now, Oni taking it out of the corner, looking for another touch here. Couldn't find it. He fakes out Hot Wheels, made him jump Forza Blade. He beats the last defender, but the ball was just going too slow to go in. And I gotta say, what does Genesis really have to do to try and get the lead back in this series?
Right there, they nearly just did it, but I think the server's giving them some troubles. A lot of them have ping.
And what a shot from Hot Wheels, playing it off the ground and gets another touch. And Ragnar, we see in that background, he got a bump on the defender and opened up the space for him.
Just outplaying them, insane, but they did have a little bit of ping on that play. 2 of them were DCing. Might need a server reset after that one.
Yeah, that is unfortunate to see, but still can't take away from the play from Hot Wheels. Good
Yeah.
move from him off the floor. Now we have Forza Blade. He looked for the pass, but Ferns wasn't ready for that one. Hot Wheels, he plays it away. One for a demo here. Leaves it for Ragnar. The Nitrous, he doesn't want to commit. They are up 2 goals now. Don't want to overcommit and give Genesis free goals anytime soon. Now Forza plays it into the corner with 20 seconds. Genesis, they need 2 goals. Forza play trying to stay in and keep the pressure up. But they're so low on boost, they can't seem to be able to hold on to anything. It's now Oni. Has control of this one, beats one, flicks it around another, but Hot Wheels, he gets the save, but Oni was dangerous dribbling there.
Wow, that was... He just had control out of seemingly nowhere now, and Hot Wheels trying to do the same. Oh!
That one will hit the ground. I would have loved to see more of that game as both teams were popping off at the end there. The Vikings, they do take it 2-0. We will be going to Game 5, KN.
Just want to say, called it. But yeah, it's been a really good game, back and forward, but who's going to take it in the end?
And just looking at that Vikings defense, they really held on strong, both Hot Wheels and Nitrous Oxide, with a savior medal in this one. Just not letting Genesis get anything going.
The Genesis side, only 2 saves the entire game. They got those in the first couple of minutes, too. Near the end is where they started to let up, and that's where those goals happened.
Yeah, and just looking at the shots, I'm quite confused because Genesis, it says they registered 5 shots, but Vikings, they somehow got 6 saves. So I don't know how you could explain that one. I don't know how Rocket League calculates it, but Vikings are shutting down more than Genesis is creating even right now.
They're just too fast, man.
I don't think I've ever seen that one before, especially not in the high pressure situations like this. As looks like we will be getting a server reset here. Try and get the ping away from Genesis, like you said, that could have played a part in that series. Just anything to give them equal footing in this Game 5 where it means everything.
Unfortunate that the ping happened there, but I'm pretty sure that Hot Wheels, as strong as he was looking in that game, that was going to go to Vikings either way.
And just waiting to get this lobby made. Of course, we do want to go to Champions Field like always for the Game 5 matchup. But Vikings, they've really come out strong here in this game. A lot of people expected them to just fall to Genesis. I won't say a lot of people, myself included, but KN, you believed in them to win in Game 5, and they very well might right now. So what do you think you saw in them to really propel them forward?
Wheels has been just insane. He's been leading his team to victory over and over again. On the first is a lot of attacks. Lots of shots, lots of goals. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the most goals in the series. And just leading his team right now.
Yeah, he certainly is popping off. We saw that read off of the ground, beating at least two defenders on that one. That goal really kept them in that Game 4, gave them the 2-goal lead, and really left all doubts aside. Now the teams join up. Genesis will join the match here, and we have Game 5, Genesis Vikings. We'll get this one underway. Now top. Burns trying to beat Hot Wheels in the corner, and he does. Floating high in front of Vikings net. Forza Blade, he couldn't get the touch on Nitrous, though. Vikings starting out dangerous again, just like Game 4 off that opening kickoff. And Genesis, they still have the pressure now. Forza Blade plays it under Nitrous. It's still in the corner. Oni pops it high. Zverns for the shot, but it's just wide off the wall. Now Nitrous and Hot Wheels dribbling it out. That'll leave Ragnar alone, but he does get the clear, and a good clear at that. Try and get Vikings away from their own net now. Oni beats one in the midfield, but Forza was up with him. That touch from Ragnar out to the midfield. Now Hot Wheels trying to keep the pressure. Oni, he beats everyone in the midfield though, but unable to get the shot as it bounces up off the wall. The Vikings, they seem to be starting out a little shaky and giving Genesis a ton of space in this one. Now one will just go in. And that's calamity at the back from Vikings, as I was talking about it.
Yeah, the reason they're a little shaky is because they've had no boost since the kickoff. Ball went to their side, and that was the first time in about a minute they got it over to their side, and the game's only been going for a minute, so that kind of shows you their situation that they're in right now.
Yeah, just great pressure from Genesis. But only one shot. That was their first shot on net, and it did go in. But Vikings, they were doing a good job of holding on with their limited boost, regardless. With Genesis, every time they've had the lead in this series, they've been able to close it and put the game away. Let's see if they can continue that here. Now, Sverns in the corner, he beats 2, looking for the pass middle. Unable to get the touch, though, and now Nitrous able to 50 it out and buy some time. Hot Wheels up for this one, gets a touchdown to Nitrous. Forza's so quick to get the 50 on that one, though. Now it's around the corner, Sverns keeps it out, now dribbling out of the back. It's 50'd away. Hot Wheels with a good challenge in midfield. Looking for another, but Oni's there. And he's been so good on the clears in the past, keeping it up in this game 5. Genesis, they get it away after that Vikings pressure.
He's keeping his team alive, it seems, here with the clears, keeping it on their side of the field, and that's definitely letting them have the 1-goal advantage right now, but that's not anywhere near enough of a cushion. They're probably going to go for another.
Yeah, this Vikings team, so dangerous on the counterattacks, and when Genesis likes to play that high line, high pressure style, it can almost come to bite them. Now we see Ragnar trying to get it out. Now free touch from Nitrous, but he doubles with Ragnar. Now Forza Blade has a little space, but beat by Hot Wheels. Now Ragnar looking for the touch. Beats one, a demo by Hot Wheels. Just Forza on attack now. I'll leave Nitrous with a free clear, and good demos coming out from Vikings. That'll keep them in this one on the pressure. A pump from Ragnar, but Oni, he gets another touch and beats one. But a bump away from Nitrous, and fortunate for him because Oni, he looked set to dribble the entire team.
Yeah, he was looking really dangerous right there. And
And Vikings, they get caught out on the counterattack once again. Just unable to find that touch on the backboard, and Forza Blade reads the whiffs and finds the shot.
Oh, this is where you need to step up if you're Hot Wheels. Your team's down 2-0, game 5. This is where you show off.
And it looks like they've been pretty decent whenever Genesis is consistently coming at them with that pressure, but they're getting killed by the counterattacks now, their own game. It seems like they need to build up their own pressure, especially down 2 goals with less than 2 minutes left. Now, Ragnar. It's a free touch in the midfield. Sverns, he passes across, but Forza Blade respects the Nitrous touch in the midfield. Now it's an open net, but Nitrous... Don't think he realized that. Maybe miscommunication from Vikings. I'm pretty sure that one would have just rolled in KN.
It's just heartbreaking to see, but they still got 1 minute to do it. They gotta keep in the game now. They can't let that get them out.
They certainly can as Hot Wheels. That one almost goes in. They're racking up the shots at the end of this one, not willing to lay down and die. Forza Blade, he's in the other half. It's just slow in the corner. None of the Vikings much boost to deal with this one. Now Hot Wheels, looking for a dunk in the corner. It's up high, Ragnar's up to meet it. Couldn't get the touch. And Nitrous, he went for that one. All of the Vikings were in the corner, and now they're caught out once again. But Hot Wheels, he turns and challenges and beats 2 in the midfield. Keeping up the pressure for this Vikings team, and they needed that. Now Nitrous in the midfield, pops it high. They need a goal now. Hot Wheels looking for the shot off the backboard. Couldn't get the read, and Nitrous couldn't get the shot away. It's in the corner.
14 seconds. It's now or never.
It is. As the clock ticks down, Nitrous, he's in his own half. He needs to get this one now. He pops it high, but it looks like there won't be enough time for Vikings. Genesis, it wasn't convincing by any means as Vikings were so strong, but they do pull this one out in game 5.
Yeah, great showing from them. Maybe PR won't put them at tied for 6 this time. Amazing play from all 6 players on the field.
Yeah, it really was, and at the end of the day, it's just the Vikings rotations that really caught them. None of the players individually, I would say. Especially Hot Wheels, I think he played a great game for Vikings, and unfortunate that they had to take the loss here to what is arguably the best team in Novice.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of harsh to see it because both of these teams could have taken it and everyone would have been happy. I would like to declare both of them winners because they just played so well, but unfortunate one person has to come out on top, and that's going to be Genesis today.
And we do see Genesis, they start out 3-0 in this one. And Vikings unfortunately do fall to 1-2 after losing to Genesis, but I would not be surprised if they come back and have a tied or winning record even.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to at least make playoffs after that performance. Amazing job by them.
Yeah, well, just gotta wait till the end of the season to see. It looks like that'll wrap this one up here. We still got 2 matches to head into, and with the Player of the Weeks, I think we went a bit over time. So we'll just head into this next one as soon as possible now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League where the grind continues. We are coming back for our second league match of the night. We're taking it over to the Prospect League, excuse me, where we're going to have the Melons face off against the Rooks. I'm your boy Psychonautic in the booth to bring you some casting for the game this evening. I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Blazing Dragon. How you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing great, Psycho. Back in the Prospect League, back in my old stopping grounds and ready to go down.
That's what I like to hear, my guy. That's what I like to hear. I like to take a quick second real fast to shout out Casper RL in the chat for the 3-month sub. So we all appreciate the patronage coming through.
Absolutely goated.
Big W for Casper RL in the chat. And other than that, man, I'm excited, Blazing. Last week we got to see Melons on stream go ham. They went absolutely off in their match. I'm drawing a blank right now on who it was. So you have to forgive me for that. But I'm curious to see if they bring that same kind of fire tonight.
I am too, because JD really made a lot of opportunities for Melons last week with a bunch of bump plays and Cooper coming in with some great finishes as well. And overall, if they bring that same fire, they have a pretty decent chance to win this.
I agree there. And what do you think about the other team, Rooks? I think that they're looking not that bad. I don't know Tank Pillow personally, but Micro RB and Control Elite I know are both really good players.
Absolutely. Rooks with this really slow start, just now picking up Micro, I feel like he is going to be the one to really help get this team over this slow start. And him and Control together, I feel like are going to make a really great duo.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there. I had the joy of playing with Micro for a little bit of a season. He was a sub on the team that I was in, but the games that we had to use him, he absolutely went off, and it was amazing. I love playing next to him. So hopefully we're going to be seeing him and, like you said, Control Elite playing really good together, and they're going to really have to bring the fire to get through JD, Smooth, and Cooper, as we saw from last week.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see what Tank Pillow brings, because I also do not know of him very well. I do know of Smooth. He's pretty clean with it as well. So I feel like it's going to be a pretty close matchup.
I certainly hope so. And I'm thinking that we're probably going to be getting into the action here pretty quick. I'm not sure if we're waiting on one more person to join up in the lobby. But did you see? Oh, never mind. We
There you
got
go.
everybody joining up as I speak. We're going to get into this game 1, Rooks versus the Melons, as we're going to see Cooper and Tank Pillow on the kickoff. It's going to go in Tank Pillow's favor. JD, though, is going to find it off the back wall, trying to make something happen. Cooper is going to bring in the pressure from third man, but a little bit of a double commit coming out from Smooth, but it almost worked out for him. Tank Pillow able to get up there and get a really nice stop. Micro trying to go for the ground dribble, just narrowly missing off the corner. And Smooth's going to take it, try and make some pressure, try and get it past Tank Pillow, but is not able to. We're going to see Micro just barely miss his touch, but find a second touch off the sidewall. It's out in the middle. Control to lead is there. He takes the shot, but it's just wide. Smooth is going to clear it from the backboard with only just under a minute. Oh my goodness, Cooper is able to get that waterfall of a shot, and JD is going to come through and clear the ball. Control Elite is going to keep the pressure up for his team. Go in for the demo. He doesn't find it, but Tank Pillow is able to sneak one past the defenders.
Rooks with the absolutely dominant pressure coming out in this opening minute just left, the Melons on their back heels for too long, and with no boost in anyone's tank, just that upper 90 shot is just going to go in every time.
Yeah, I'm just as surprised as the Melons are, to be honest with you, Blaze. I mean, 4 shots on net already. I don't think anybody was expecting Melons to be put on their heels like this.
I don't think they were ready for it either. I think they were expecting the slow Rooks from last week where they just couldn't find anything to get going. But right now, as I'm talking, they almost sneak one in there.
We almost see Smooth come in and find an answer, to the Rook's goal, but it gets knocked away. He's going to try and find something again. He pops it up. JD's there. He just barely misses. Cooper is also going to miss his touch, but Smooth is able to keep the pressure up for his team. Almost able to get it past Tank Pillow, but Tank Pillow is going to find his third save of the match so far. He's absolutely destroying the defense, or excuse me, destroying the offense with his defense.
Absolutely. Tank Pillow right now is really the foothold of their defense right now. And also contributing a lot towards the offense, him and Micro pushing together. It's really like showing off their ability right now. As Micro gets the, get the floater over Cooper, and then great shot come out from him.
And the caster's curse is Micro's able to come in the mid and just knock it over two unsuspecting melons right there. That was crazy.
That was a fantastic shot, man. Man, I miss Micro. I'm glad that he's back.
I missed Micro too. I was pretty sad whenever he left. But that Micro is responsible for putting up Rooks 2-0 in this match. In this game one, we're just about at the halfway point. Cooper fakes out control Elite, but Micro is not faked as he almost finds an amazing angle, but JD is able to get in front of it. JD's going to send it out, but Micro was waiting back post and was able to make the touch. Oh my gosh, there's some back and forth. I thought Micro, Tank Pill was going to put it on, but Cooper able to make the save. JD's going to slow it down. He flicks control Elite, and it gets past Micro too, but Tank Pillow is able to stop it in the backfield. That might be, yes it is. Tank Pillow is able to sneak one in.
A great shot coming from Tank Pillow right here. As you can see from the replay, Micro just gets right in the way of Cooper and just absolutely obliterates him in the backfield, leaving an open net for Tank. He's not going to miss those.
The Rooks are commanding this game right now. Melon's got 2 minutes left, but they better turn up the heat. They better start finding the back of that net, or they're going to be missing out on this game one.
They really are. They're missing a lot of the opportunities that they created for themselves last week with bump plays and miscommunications, as it almost turns into a goal right there. With Micro with the cut.
Ooh, Cooper with a really big save for his team right there. Rook's almost able to go up by 4 points, but Cooper, we're seeing the defense that we saw from him last week shine through right now.
Absolutely, really bailing them out on this play. They really need as many shots as possible to open up an opportunity for them to really get a counterattack. As JD gets an amazing save right there, this is what they need.
JD making a really good save right there. Also knocking down his third save of this match. Both teams really, really playing their hearts out. Rooks just were able to command that early game and put 3 on the board before the halfway point, and that might have been the wash for the Melons.
I have to agree with that, because right now everything's just slowed down to a stalemate. It's really those opening seconds where Melons weren't expecting all the offense to come out from the Rooks. Really caught them off guard.
We got to wonder if they're going to be able to keep up that strategy for game 2, or if the Melons are going to be able to adapt and have a stronger defense and find some better openings on offense.
I would agree with that for sure. I believe they already adjusted to it. I believe they understand like what the Rooks are capable of offensively, but it's in between games at this point. They need to figure out what a new strategy is necessary to come out. As Smooth Olin makes a really fantastic solo play.
Almost seeing the mechanical ability that we saw from last week with Smooth, as it looked like a doomsday dish he was going for, but an unfortunate miss right there, and Maiko's just going to get an easy goal.
Yeah, just Smooth just missed the read right here. It's quite unfortunate. He had no boost, but Melons right now, they just got to leave this game behind them and start looking towards game 2.
I agree with this game pretty much being washed. Oh my, I just seen, who was that? I just seen a car that had... That is Smooth. That is such a beautiful car. I've never seen that decal before with the blossom trees on it. Wow.
Oh, the blossom tree. Oh, it's a beautiful decal.
Yeah, that was really nice. I like that.
I love it. It's a great decal to have.
But the Rooks dominating game 1. Holy moly. Micro and Tank Pillow both notching up 5, almost 600 points. They're both trying to get player of the week.
They really are. They're trying to prove that the Rooks are not to be trifled with anymore. And a note that I want to put out there is between Tank Pillow and Micro, they combined for 11 shots on net. Quite an offensive performance from them.
No doubt there, but I would also like to just point out, I thought JD only had 3 saves. Man had 6 saves. That's pretty amazing. It's not often you see one person with that many saves.
My man's putting in the work, dude. Holy crap.
Putting in the strong defense, but try as you might, it takes a team to win and it takes a team to lose. And unfortunately, the Melons were just a little bit off that match, but we'll see if they can pick it up in this game too as we started out. Smooth coming off the sidewall, not able to find his touch in the mid. JD is going to put it off the back wall, get it mid, and it's there, but Micro is able to get a booming clear, send it all the way back down to Cooper. Cooper misses his touch in the corner, but Smooth is going to follow it up. He gets a second touch off the wall. That could be dangerous. Nope. Tank Pillow is going to go ahead and stop it. Send it over. Control Alt Elite gets an awkward touch. I don't think he was trying to do that. Micro.
Quite unfortunate.
Micro's going to find it. Oh, he tries to find the 50, but isn't able to. Tank comes off the back wall. There's a little bit of a flubber going on. Micro is going to get it out from in front of his net and send it all the way down. That's going to end that play. Holy moly, with only a minute being gone so far, Blaze, that some exchanges are happening.
That's so unfortunate for Melons. They needed an opportunity. All right, they needed to capitalize on a mistake from Rooks, but Rooks they just have the luck on their side right now because that should have been at least 2 goals.
Fortunately for Melons, they've been able to hold Rooks from getting early pressure this game and early goals. We're seeing a lot of the pressure float back into the Melons' favor. Cooper finding a touch on it. JD, he's there, but Micro is going to find a 50 with him. Cooper is going to keep the pressure. JD with a bump in net. Can something happen? Micro is able to get it out. He's going to find it on the wall with a touch towards the mid, but Smooth finds it off the back wall and gets a big clear. Cooper's going to send it out mid to Smooth, who's going to send it in, and there was no defender in net.
Rooks just caught in the front field and Smooth with this amazing banger up to Cooper and back down to Smooth himself. Just no defense for Rooks. He can't block a ball when there's no one back.
And Smooth absolutely working that angle as he didn't even have a defender, but he still put it in the bottom left 90. Just, even if there was a defender there, he was still getting it past him.
Sometimes you just gotta flex the accuracy,
That's true. That's true. Can't hate him for that. The Micro's going to come in with a little pressure. Tank off the backboard. Is there a third man there? There was, but Smooth is able to beat him to it. Micro finds it back in the mid. The ball's going to get popped up. Smooth finds a touch, and that could be on, and yes, it is! Tank Pillow with the unfortunate miss.
Oh, you hate to see this. Just an awkward bounce from Control here, straight down to Smooth, and Tank just wasn't ready for it.
You almost can't.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you almost can't be ready for a shot like that. I don't think anybody really sees those types of touches coming.
And it's a really hard read, especially when it's just immediately straight down on his nose.
Woo! Tank
Oh my
putting the
God.
heater on. Smooth, try as he might, is able to stop it, but can't get it out of the danger zone.
Holy crap! I'm still molding from that save. Oh my god!
But that was a good save by Smooth. Got to give him credit where credit's due. But Melons are going to go up by 1 in this game too as we reach the halfway point. What do you think, Blazing? What does Rooks need to work on? What are they doing different, I should ask, that they didn't do in game 1?
They're still relying on the element of surprise from the offense from the beginning because Melons, they already have adjusted it from the very start of the game, which is why they're able to take advantage of so many opportunities early. But right now, I think Rooks need to do is exactly this. Keep as much pressure on the field as Micro gets an open net.
And a good shot from Micro right there. Control, able to get a good touch and put it in front of net, and Melons just not able to clear the ball the way that they need to.
Rooks did really good here. They kept the ball on Melon's side for so long, just waiting for a mistouch to happen, and it happened, led to an easy shot on net.
And that is going to tie the matchup at 2 minutes left on the clock. We're going to see which team is control elite. Almost is able to get an awkward one pass, but JD is able to get a big clear out from in front of his net. Tank Pillow almost able to take it off the top of JD's car, but it goes wide. Cooper is going to find a touch in the mid and send it down. Micro is going to try and slow things down a little bit. He gets it past Cooper, gets it past Smooth. He's air dribbling it off the top of Cooper's car, off the backboard. Micro's still there. He puts it on, and he bangs it home.
Micro just able to ball out the entire team. Just Cooper with the miscommunication with JD sets up Micro just perfect for a perfect placement shot.
Micro puts in work and is able to put it home when he needs to put it home, putting Rooks 3 up by 1 in this series. Minute 30 left. Melons have to find something now, and Smooth is going to find a flip reset and almost make something happen, but it unfortunately just barely goes out. The Melons needed that right there, Blaze.
Oh, you hate to see those happen. Oh, Smooth with the great mechanical play just couldn't quite sneak it in. Rooks just barely snuck that ball out of their own net. Oh my goodness.
I gotta give props to my man Smooth. He's on the verge of popping. Rooks are playing such good defense right now.
Rooks have really adjusted towards Melon's playstyle because at the beginning, Melons were just able to easily just destroy Rooks with their mechanical play, and they've just adjusted ever since then.
But Tank better watch out as the Melons are trying to get something going right now, and this is pressure as the Rooks double, but Melons are not able to capitalize off of the double. Tank Pillow is able to get it past Cooper, finds it in the mid. Smooth, a little bit messed up, tries to fight and get it something happening in mid. Cooper is gonna find an easy clear. Smooth off the back wall. This could be another goal for the Rooks. Just barely, and he's not able to get it in. But it doesn't matter because the Rooks are going to take game 2.
Rooks take game 2. That's unfortunate. You really want to stat pad in series like this for how close they are. Oh my.
And Micro hitting another 500 points in that one. Looking pretty good for player of the week.
Micro's making himself a good case. I would not be surprised if he keeps this good trend going. He might just get it.
He might. If he keeps this trend going throughout the season, it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities that he pulls down MVP.
Ooh, I would love to see that from someone who just came back after leaving. It would be such a great story to come back to.
Especially Micro. I mean, I don't want to keep harping on him. Everybody that I know in this lobby, are good dudes. But I've just, I was able to play with Micro and we clicked. Had good times together. So I would love to see somebody that's as nice of a person as he is, catch a title like that.
Absolutely, man. Season 2, me and him were teammates as well, and he puts in work. So I'm really happy for him that he's came out today and really just taking it to the Melons, really.
Gotta agree with you there. We're gonna get into this game 3 action. Rooks up 2-0 in the series, so they're looking for a game point sweep right here. None of us want the sweep, not because we don't like Rooks, but because we want the content. We want the game 5. I want the game 5. I always want the game 5.
You
But
always want the content.
I gotta say, JD gonna start things off hot in this game 3. He's not about to go down that easy.
Oh no. So from the looks of this, it just looks like Rooks just had a miscommunication on where people need to be on the kickoff, and JD just snipes an open net.
Was able to sneak one in the first 4 seconds of game 3, putting the Melons up 1-0. A Micro is going to find it in the midfield, sends it down to Cooper. Over to Tank Pillow, gets an awkward touch on it. Melons looked like they tripled a little bit right there, but they're fine. Not going to get scored on as Cooper was able to get back. As the ball goes to the mid, JD gets a banging touch on it. on it. It's going to be off the backboard. He finds a second touch on it, and that's going to be in. JD popping off in game 3.
JD refuses to die. Micro with the misread right here. JD sees it and says, I could put this top shelf, no issue at all.
My goodness. The Melons are not ready to give up. And we're seeing this early pressure. Can they keep this up? Only 30 seconds gone. There's still a lot of Rocket League left to play.
Melons right now, they've really put on the pressure tenfold comparatively to game 1 and 2, where Rooks are just completely suffocated and really just panicking at this point because they have no boost, and with a freaking 50-mile-per-hour freaking meteors coming at their face, it's hard to defend.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty hard to defend. Not gonna lie. Micro's gonna not find his touch, just barely misses. The ball gets awkwardly left. Tank's gonna take it up. Can he find? No, he can't, but Micro, of course, Micro is there every time.
It has to be Micro. He is being Rook's MVP right now. Just a perfect snipe behind JD where he can't get a good touch to save it.
He's gonna cut the deficit of his team in half with that one. 2-1, still in favor of the Melons, but still a lot of Rocket League left to play. As Micro's gonna try and find an early one. Oh, he almost gets it. Tank in the mid, but not able to clean up his teammate's shot. The ball's back. Control Alt Elite's gonna find the save on it. Smooth's gonna keep the pressure for the Melons. Micro is gonna send it out. Let's see if he can follow. He's there for the follow, but JD is gonna go ahead and clear it away. JD gets it past the defender in the midfield. He's taking it slow. He gets it past Micro, but Micro, hits it to the middle, and Smooth almost sinks that. That was close, Blaze.
Absolutely. Micro is just harassing JD, and JD almost just said, you know what, dude, I can deal with this harassment. I'm just going to put it top shelf.
And he almost was able to sink that. But Smooth is going to take control of it defensively. Try and flick it past Micro. Micro's not quite gonna let it go by him though. Tank's gonna get a touch off the sidewall. Down to Micro, who sends it down. JD's waiting. JD got a weird touch. That was dangerous, but he was able to clear it away before Micro could convert. Smooth gets it past the defenders. JD tries, but he can't. Smooth sends it off the backboard. Tank's gonna clear it to the side. Cooper and Tank get a pinch. It goes to the other side of the field. JD misses. The ball's in the mid. Tank Pillow puts it on. Oh, that's just barely missed. Micro almost cleans it up, but Smooth with a big save for his team. Smooth almost able to put it in, but just barely missing it. Oh my goodness, they've had so many close shots in this Blaze.
Oh, everyone's just so close to sinking in another shot, and at this rate, any shot could be lethal for either to push it to overtime or a dagger. Is so intense right now. Just really, these teams are clashing just at the peak of their performance right now.
And with just under 2 minutes left on the clock, this feels like the longest game of Rocket League that I've ever witnessed right now. With Cooper almost able to get another one, might have been the nail in the coffin for the Rooks, but Tank able to put up that defense and get it out. Micro with another big clear, sends it down, tries to find it, but JD is going to stop him. Control Alt Elite. Puts one on, but Cooper with a big save. We're seeing what he is being known for as a great third man and a brick wall of a defender.
Cooper right now just saving Melons from this onslaught of shots from the Rooks right now. Oh my goodness, right now. I can feel the sweat right now.
I can feel the sweat too. I'm sweating probably just as much as these guys are. And you know that they're sweating hard, gripping their controllers and or smashing their keyboards. And Micro is going to come in from the midfield and clean it up.
What a passing play between Micro and Tank Pillow. Look at this redirect from Micro. Just full confidence in his shot. Ties the game up in the clutchest moments right now.
Wow, you love to see stuff like this. Less than a minute, 48 seconds on the clock. Game's tied up. This is game point for the Rooks. Melons absolutely cannot drop this game. Micro almost able to sink another one right there, but Cooper with his big defense able to stop it. Smooth He's going to put it on net, but Micro is going to play patient and get the save as he gets a second touch as well. But JD, Micro puts it back to the mid, but Smooth is there to clear it out. 20 seconds left. Will one of these teams sink a final goal in these final seconds, or are we going to take game 3 to overtime?
This is coming in really close. I do appreciate the play from Tank Pillow, playing this really slowly. He does not want to cause his team a mistake in a very desperate moment like this.
And this could be it. The ball is still up. This could be it. Nope, it's going to drop. God, that's such a pretty decal Smooth has got. Every time I see it, it's so nice.
Smooth has a very beautiful build. Like I love making good builds, but I can appreciate a good build. Holy cow.
Most definitely. Micro is going to find it in the midfield. Cooper. 50s with Tank. It's over to Micro. Micro gets an odd touch on it. Back to Tank. Oh, that was almost the play, but it got cleared away by the Melons. Micro missing. Oh, that could have been dangerous, but Tank was able to back up his teammate and get a boom. It bounces off a Smooth's car, but Tank isn't able to get it past JD. Control Alt Elite's there, but it's straight down to Cooper. Cooper with a banger. Down to Micro. Micro gets it up past the wall, but he gets bumped by Cooper, so he's not able to follow. Smooth.
In the corner.
This could be it. That was the flip reset. I'm pretty sure he had it. He just wasn't able to use it. Let's see if Cooper can do something. No. Blaze. Oh, man, that was close. That's almost the second one we've seen him do.
Oh, it really is. You really feel for Smooth here. He's just really throwing it all on the line right now, trying to win this 2v2 right now with, I believe that's Tank Pillow, and who is that else in the corner in that Rule 1?
Oh, Tank Pillow and JD. That's
JD.
who is in the Rule 1. And that might be, it was not able to end it. Tank Pillow and JD we see in the Rule 1 right there. Micro, again, not able to end it as this twos game ensues.
Oh my gosh.
Smooth misses his touch off the side. Rule 1 is still going on. Cooper gonna find the touch. He gets the ground pinch. Over to Micro. Micro's gonna find something. Nope, Micro's gonna miss. The Rule 1 is still happening. Gotta give respect to the Rule 1. Control Alt Elite. Almost able to put it in. It's dangerous. Is it gonna go? That's a miss. That's 2 misses. What is happening?
Oh, just Micro playing it safe in the 2v2. Just couldn't be there for the finish. Oh no, that could have been the series.
That was so close as the ball just floundered in front of an open net. And that is going to be it. Oh, Micro!
What a save!
What a save! Control, touched it. That's dangerous. Micro gets up, touches it. I assume the Rule 1 still going on. We're at 2 minutes and 20 seconds of overtime. Neither of these teams have been able to sink their third goal yet. Smooth. Oh, Control Alt Elite with a backflip. Phil's backflip, man. Smooth could do something, but Micro, he's there.
The defense from these 2v2s. Neither team refuses to quit. You love to see something like this. Oh my goodness, no one refuses to die.
As the ball is floating in the mid, Cooper gets a touch. Control Alt Elite is going to hit it off the sidewall. That could be dangerous, but Micro is able to get back. Cooper off the sidewall. He's going to bump it up. Oh, he almost gets that spin. Oh, Smooth is there. It's off the backboard, but Micro, he's able to get there and clear it away. This is absolutely insane as we reach our 3rd minute of intense overtime. And this, remember, is game point for Rooks. If the Melons don't win this, they go home tonight with a loss as Cooper gonna come in. And he's able to get it past Micro in the 1v1.
Cooper stepping up for his team in a 3-minute overtime. Just gets it past Micro. Oh my goodness. I have not moved from the edge of my seat.
Holy moly, that was a crazy match. 3 minutes of overtime. Melons able to push us to a game 4.
Oh my goodness, Cooper really coming in clutch for the Melons right now. He was the MVP for this game. He gets the winning goal. He assists JD on his attempts. And 3 saves to hold off the Rooks. And they're absolutely, Oh my goodness, there is not enough words in the dictionary to explain how crazy this is.
I can't disagree with you there. Cooper really, really showed everybody what is up, and he showed up. And the Rooks, tried as they might, they just weren't able to hold it down. I mean, Micro, he hit 700 points. The man's had like 6 shots, 4 goals, something like that. I don't know. I can't remember exactly, but that man went off. But
My,
Melons were still able to pull it out.
my man's literally insane. These guys just going tooth and nail. This is the type of Rocket League I love to watch.
And we're getting into this game 4 right now, as we're going to see if the Melons have what it takes to start this reverse sweep. They've got the first game down. They only need 2 more. Tank almost able to find an early heater. But Micro trying to follow it up in the midfield. He puts it back to the center. This could be dangerous. Control Alt Elite is there. What a nice aerial from him.
Perfect pinch from Micro, and the placement from Control, sneaking it past Cooper, sneaking it past Smooth. What a great shot. I want to shine on Control a little bit. I feel he's the unsung hero so far. He's really like been the midman for Tank and Micro to really thrive in this series, and for him to make a great shot like this, oh yes, I'd love to watch this.
I think you're absolutely correct. And like I said at the beginning of the match, I've seen Control Alt Elite play several times prior to this, and I've seen the man absolutely clap and just do some jaw-dropping things on the field for his respective rank. So, you know, I'm really happy to see him able to go off like that on stream.
You'd love to see it.
As the ball is in the mid right now, Tank trying to follow it, but Smooth is going to hit it off the back wall. Micro trying to make something happen, but Cooper is going to go ahead and save it. Control Alt Elite sends it over. Micro tries to get a redirect, but just barely going to miss it. As Tank tries to bust up Smooth, and he does. They're keeping the pressure in the midfield, but Cooper is able to get it past them. Uh-oh, that's an empty net. Smooth with a big demo right there.
A big demo, an unfortunate double commit over there in the side, and just a perfect demo leaves the net wide open. This is the Melons offense we've come to know.
And the Melons are going to tie up this game 4, 1-1. That's exactly what they needed to keep this reverse sweep going, if that's what they're going to try and do. Oh, Micro comes in, takes it away from Control Alt Elite, but puts a heater on net, but it's saved away. Smooth's going to find it, but he's not able to get the second touch and keep with it. Cooper off the back wall. Control Alt Elite's going to keep the pressure for the Rooks, though. That ball sent way harder than I was thinking it was going to go. Micro not able to get to it. JD trying to slow things down, but Tank with a good challenge in the midfield. Control off the back wall is able to 50 through Cooper. He's also able to get it past Smooth, but he can't follow it. Micro's up to follow. Micro trying to do, almost able to get it through, but JD with a good save.
Oh, what a save from JD. He barely kept that out. Holy cow.
Yeah, the angle of his car right there was pretty extreme. I know from experience that's one of the harder saves to get backwards as the ball's dropping from that angle. And JD is he's gonna ball out. Control Alt Elite right there.
Off the counter attack, Rooks just pushed up really high, and Control just so awkward. JD took perfect advantage of it with a perfectly placed shot.
And that puts the Melons up 2-1 as we reach the halfway point in this game. Rooks have to find 2 more goals to end this series. JD is going to take a big shot at net, but Micro's there, able to save it away. Micro's going to slow things down a little bit, try and take it up the wall, but Smooth's going to challenge him in the midfield. Smooth taking it off. JD going to barely touch it. 50s with Micro. Micro's going to come out the victor, but Cooper's going to take it away. Micro, another 50. It's going to pinch all the way back down to the Melons defensive zone. Control's there. He puts it up, but it gets hit away by Smooth. Cooper tries to find out the back wall. A little bit of looked like a double commit coming out from Melons there, but JD was able to get control of it and send it down. Smooth pops it off the backboard. Control Alt Elite, he's there. He puts a shot up, but it's going to go wide. Micro trying to stick with the pressure. but JD is going to clear that away. A little under 2 minutes left. Oh, controlled elite putting one on, blazing. What do you think that what do Rooks need to do right now? They're about to drop this and be looking at a potential reverse sweep.
Rooks need to change up the battle plan right now because Melons, they have it read book. They're reading their plays like they're in the library right now. They need to switch it up right now. They need to go for either a solo play or opening things up with a demo. Because right now Melons are just reading everything and catching the Rooks off guard. As it happens, the counterattack is so perfect for the Melons right now, just absolutely destroying Rooks with it.
I agree there, and we're seeing a little bit of breakdown in the rotation from the Rooks, something that they've been holding pretty strong throughout this entire series. We're starting to see it break down a little bit. You got to wonder if it's due to communications or if they're just getting a little bit too aggressive with their plays.
I feel like it's a mixture of both because right now, like we see Micro and Tank or Micro or Control, they're pushed up really far trying to like make something happen, and just Melons are just taking advantage of it with the third man being a little bit too far up.
Most definitely, and that's a dangerous ball as Controlled Elite just almost or does miss, but no, the Melons aren't able to convert off of it. Micro is going to put one in front of the net, but it's a little bit wide. Tank's there to put it down, but he's not able to get it past the defenders. Controlled Elite is going to keep the pressure. This could be a dangerous ball, but Cooper is able to get in front of it. Tank keeping the pressure for the Rooks. Smooth is going to send it to the side. Find the 50 off of Control. Cooper's up. Can he make the touch? He can't. He just narrowly misses. The ball's down. JD is going to get a back pass to Smooth. Smooth finds it off the corner. Woo! That could have been dangerous, but it was wide. Luckily for Rooks, as nobody was back to have saved that. Tank. Oh, the ball's still up, but that pretty much is going to sing it for the Rooks. And Melons are going to drive this to a game 5. That's what we want to see.
Holy content. Rocker, I hope you're happy, dude.
Most definitely. I hope everybody's happy. I know that I'm happy. Not only are we going to see a game 5, and that's always exciting, but even more exciting than that, we might see a reverse sweep right here.
Ooh, that's also true.
And I mean, don't get me wrong, I got love for both of these teams, but I'm going to laugh at whoever gets reverse swept.
You're not wrong. I mean, that's fair enough. Oh, that's a heart wrencher. You don't want to get reverse swept on stream. That's like that's a shot in the heart.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a rough one. I agree. It feels bad enough just to get reverse swept. I speak from experience. I've been reverse swept, and it's never fun.
I still have PTSD from when I got reverse swept.
Yeah, doctor, give me something for this PTSD. What do you? I play Rocket League. Come on, man.
Oh, it's literally the worst. Like, I'll be sleeping at night. I'll just wake up in a cold sweat because it's the one time I just got reverse swept. And I was like, my heart, I can't take it anymore.
That's definitely what nightmares are made of. And we are going to get into the action of this game 5 as Cooper's going to find it in the midfield and send it off the backboard. Micro's waiting, but JD is also waiting in the midfield. He 50s. The ball is going to float. Control's going to take control of it, send it. Micro is going to catch on top of his car, but Cooper comes in with a big demo, leaving it up to Smooth. Smooth puts it up, and JD was there, but Tank Pillow able to get a good clear. And Control is going to try and find that, but Micro is the one who is able to clear it. He gets a pinch in the midfield, but JD is able to keep it out. And Micro's going to send it back. Tank was up and was almost able to get that. We're seeing maybe some foreshadowing. Oh, maybe not. JD trying to get the 1v1, but Micro was able to be there. Like I was saying, Blaze, we might be seeing some foreshadowing because Rooks are putting a lot of pressure on.
They are putting a lot of pressure on. Right now, I want to shine attention onto Cooper right now because he's really stalling the Rooks out right now with boost steals and demos. They're really stalling out the Rooks offense right now.
And Cooper, the big utility man. That's a dangerous ball. Can Micro get it? Micro almost able to get back, but JD gonna sink it.
Just all 3 Rooks players pushed up so far, and JD was able to find the sneaky shot. Micro's just too awkward to find it.
And that's what we've seen pretty much this entire series. Whenever the Melons are able to score, it's off of counterattacks. They're always able to find a time when the Rooks are just a little bit too far pushed up and then get the clear and conversion off of it.
The Melons right now are doing so good right now of playing patient. They're waiting for the Rooks to play to them because they're letting Rooks clear it to them and instantly counterattacking. And when they're not counterattacking, they're waiting for Rooks to push up too far and then go for the double or the counterattack.
And that was a close shot from Tank Pillow right there. And the Rooks are trying their hardest to be able to stay in this match. Control Alt Elite gonna find it off the side. Tank Pillow gonna get a big clear, send it mid, but Smooth is able to find the aerial touch. JD gets an awkward pop on it. Control Alt Elite fills backflip, man. This Micro is gonna get a big send. Control Alt Elite off the backboard is a third man there. Tank Pillow is there. That's off the backboard. Micro's there, and he's just not able to get it in. That's still dangerous. He's able to send it away, and that feels just so bad for the Rooks. They needed that right there, Blaze.
Oh, it's so demoralizing. Oh my God.
Woo!
Oh, I
Double
can't
commit.
even speak. My brain.
Oh man.
Oh no, just a complete, just absolute mauled fest. I can't think of any other word to call it. Just right in front of the net, just JD just snuck it in. Oh man, you hate to see it.
We see the panic come out from the Rooks, and they're going to get punished for it. As we reach the midway point, Rooks are down by 2 so far. They really have to turn on the afterburners right now and find something to get some pressure going, or they're going to get reverse swept by Melons.
What Rooks need to do right now, they need to slow themselves down because right now they're trying to go as fast as possible. Game 1 strats. But Melons are adjusted to that. They're letting them hit it to them still. So they need to slow it down and start going for more infield passing plays to really hopefully open up the area for them to shoot the ball.
I know that's definitely what any Rooks fans that's watching the stream's hoping for as well. But Cooper, almost able to find an angle over the defenders. Smooth stops it. JD's up for it, but it's going to cause a bit of a double commit. But Cooper's going to keep the pressure. The ball gets pinched out, but JD was able to rotate back fast enough. He's going to put a banger off the top while Smooth was there, but he's not able to find the touch. JD keeping the pressure, being absolutely a terror on the Rooks right there, but Control is able to get control of it. That's so funny. Every time I hear myself say it.
It's hard for me not to laugh at that.
JD, almost able to send it across, but Control gets a stop on it. Cooper keeping the pressure, but again, Control gets the stop on it. Micro is going to get a big bang, follow it up, try and get a shot on net, but it goes just wide. Tank Pillow able to get a touch, but JD is going to 50 for the save. Micro almost having a mechanical play right there, but it's going to go wide. Cooper sends it back to the mid. Tank with an awkward touch, but Micro's able to get there. 50 in the mid. Tank's coming off the sidewall, but he's going to miss the ball. His Control's going to send it, but Cooper is going to take control of it. 30 seconds remaining, and this is starting to look pretty bleak for the Rooks right here.
It really is, and it doesn't help them right now that Melons have switched to burn mode, where they're just burning as much time as possible with carries and dribbles plays.
Yeah, it's really, really hard to be behind like that and then apply enough pressure to sort of get this going. As we see the last 5 seconds dwindle down, Rooks still giving as much as they can to it, but not going to be able to clinch the win. Melons going to take it in this game 5.
Melons absolutely clutching up and getting the reverse sweep on the reunion of Micro's return. You hate to see it.
You definitely hate to see it. You know, Micro and all them Rooks boys has just got to be feeling it in their hearts and their souls right now. My hat's off to them. I know it feels bad, but hey, move on to the next one. Congratulations to the Melons, able to find the reverse sweep. That was big, big stuff, and I got to give a lot of credit to them boys. They played their hearts out right there.
They really did. Like, Rooks have nothing to be ashamed of. They put their hearts on the field, and from this, they only have nothing but up to go from here.
I definitely agree with you there. And Blaze, man, I really appreciate you joining me in the booth tonight. I always have a good time casting with you.
Absolutely. It's the best. Yes. I
Heck
love it.
yeah. And that's going to wrap us up for this game 2 tonight. I appreciate you, everybody, coming out, and definitely stick around. We've got more action coming right up in our game 3. We're going to be moving to the Challenger League. We're going to have the Bishops versus the Papayas. So, pretty much what we just saw, but one league up. So, obviously, better skill. So, definitely stick around. You don't want to miss that. We're going to be right back at you with it.
Support my man, Regret.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game 3 of the stream tonight. I'm joined here by Squirrel, and we should have a banger of a matchup.
Absolutely. We take you to the Challenger League where we have Bishops versus the Papayas. Bishops composed of Wolfie, King Muff, Regret, and Luis. And then we got the Papayas made up of Muffin, Kino, Cardboard, and Quackbot. So, Jaegers, who do you got in this one?
It's gonna be tough. Papayas are 2-0, Bishops in 1-1. I'm gonna have to go with the Bishops on this one. I have a vibe they're gonna pull it out.
I will respectfully disagree. I'm rooting for the Papayas, trying to secure that org sweep. And I think the Papayas and maybe the Bananas are the only two that haven't played to make that happen.
Well, we're just gonna have to see if we pull it off. If they pull it off, as we're still waiting for people to join the lobby, I believe. Here they join up. Papayas orange, Bishops blue. Kickoff should be coming down any second now.
Yeah, and I expect a great game. We just had a reverse sweep in the last series, so hopefully we have something similar here.
Anything can happen. Hopefully we get to go to game 5 as Regret is going to win the 50 on the goal line. Cardboard takes the ball. Wolfie runs into him. Ball's bouncing dangerously in front of Orange net. Orange flying through the air. Regret takes a shot. Orange is there though. Cardboard hits off the sidewall. Luisbo Baggins gonna take a shot. Muffin Potato collects it. Gets 50'd by Regret. Regret has an open shot here. Fakes! And who was that? Kino was right there in time as Orange starts off the counterattack. Cardboard's gonna miss it. Luisbo Baggins collected. Muffin Potato hits the shot bottom left corner.
That was a great save, turned into an even better counterattack as Cardboard puts it in such an awkward spot and Muffin dunks it in. A hot start for the Papayas.
Not much Luis could do there. As here's the kickoff. Luis is going to win the kickoff. Muffin's up. He whiffs. Cardboard hits it against Wolfie, collects it. Takes an awkward bounce. Regret hits it forward. Kino hits it off the side. Luisbo Baggins pops it up. Waiting. Orange is going to whiff. Muffin Mateo hits it out. And what are you seeing here, Squirrel?
Well, it seems like they slowed down a little bit after the kickoff. Orange trying to gather themselves so that hopefully they can make another counterattack. And Blue just playing great ping pong right now.
Indeed. As Orange sends it, Luisbo Baggins is going to collect the ball, pop the ball up. It's dangerous. Luisbo Baggins gets a second touch, passes it mid. Regret barely misses it. Kino collects the boost, goes right, flicks it forward, but Wolfie's there. Cardboard's going to win the 50. Kino, let's see if he can pop it forward. Cardboard whiffs. Regret flicks it forward to Muff Mateo, who intercepts it. Wolfie pops it up, hits it again off the sidewall. Luisbo Baggins with the shot, double tap attempt. So close. Regret hits it off the backboard. Wolfie waits for it to come down. Cardboard dunks him. Luisbo Baggins pops the ball up. He's awkward. And Kino's going to pinch it off the sidewall. Regret's there, though. Hits it forward. Cardboard hits it back. And it's really just looking like ping pong at this point. Like you said earlier, it's hard to tell who has the advantage. Papayas are in the lead, but can they keep it up?
Yeah, Regret with another miss. That's his third miss. 0 for 3 shooting percentage, and that's not what you'd expect coming out of a player his caliber. Usually you expect him to hit those.
No, Bishops have 3 shots. Papayas have 1 shot, 1 goal. They're 100% on accuracy. Wolfie hits it up. Cardboard waits for it to come down. Luisbo Baggins pops it up, goes for the double tap. Oh, what a hit! But Muffin is there. Cardboard hits it off the sidewall, goes to second touch. Wolfie takes a shot, top right corner, and there's the equalizer.
Yeah, Orange just got caught flat-footed as this clear goes right back to the middle, and Wolfie, with the accuracy, hits the upper 90, and that's going to be hard to save, no matter how fast you are.
No, it can't get much better than that, as we have a tie game now. Here's the kickoff. Kino wins it. Regret collects off the corner. Let's see if he can get the second touch, but Cardboard is there. But Wolfie hits up to Regret. Ooh, what a... I'm not sure what that was. As Louisville Baggins dunks, Wolfie goes for the shot. So close.
Yeah, it looked like that was a wave dash dribble attempt by Regret that got shut down, and Orange starting to get a little counterattack going. Let's see how this goes.
Louisville Baggins goes off the sidewall. Kino collects it, hits off the corner, lands good. Regret takes a shot, but Cardboard is there with the save. That was almost a double commit, but thank goodness Cardboard got the shot out of an awkward situation. Muffin goes up the sidewall. Regret waits for it, starts to dribble, flicks it, but Cardboard's there. Wolfie's there. Muffin pops it up, dangerous on the blue side as Muffin hits off the corner. Louisville Baggins hits out, but can he get out of danger? Cardboard there, takes a shot, dunks on one of the blue players. Cardboard. Oh, what a close shot as Cardboard is going to put it away.
Yeah, Cardboard bounces it off the backboard, and Muffin tries so close, but an unfortunate bounce if you're a Bishops fan. But Cardboard there to clean it up. 1 for 1 on the game. 3 shots total for the Papayas, and with shooting percentage like that, you almost wish they would just put more shots on net.
No, it really does, as they put another one, but Wolfie is there. Cardboard collects it. It's dangerous for the Bishops. Muffin Mateo hits the aerial, and Blue's really awkward at this point as Kino hits off the backboard. Monkey's there. Cardboard, excuse me, as Wolfie 50s Muffin. Louisville Baggins takes a shot, but Kino's there. Hits it off the corner. Waits for it to come down. Pops it up mid. Dangerous. Wolfie's there, though. And Papayas, I don't know if you see this, they have 5 saves compared to Bishop's 3. And both sides are putting in the work as the ball is still up. Wolfie.
Yeah, the
I'm
Papayas played great defense this game, and that was the real game changer there. Is Regret put 5 shots and only one of them found the back of the net. Their defense coming up strong in this first game.
No, yeah, Bishops, they just need to get settled in, take their shots. They have 7 shots. They just need to get them in target. Maybe go for demo plays.
Yeah, I think a demo would be really great. We saw the Papayas double commit there a little bit, and when you can work demos in, it'll make those double commits a little more frantic. It'll also open up the goal so that they can't make 7 saves or 5 saves like they just did.
Yeah, indeed. As we're waiting for the next match to count down. Man, this is looking like a really good series. It isn't a blowout yet. Papayas won it 2-1. And I honestly see the Bishops taking this next game.
Yeah, with how close that one was, I can definitely see it going back and forward. If the Bishops can keep up the pressure, eventually those shots will find the back of the net. But if the Bishops want to turn it around, we have to see a little more productivity out of Luis Bo Baggins.
Exactly right. It's a good see. Oh, I apologize.
I was gonna say it's an awkward moment here, as I think the Bishops want to remake, and C Money graciously grants it to them. We will be right back with the action.
No, yeah. I want to talk about the Papayas more. Like, it's just a good team. Like, Muff Mateo, I know he was in Prospect last season, and he's really doing well in the Challenger ranks.
Yes, Muffin, I actually got to play 2s with Muffin the other day, and he's a really solid player. And this is a little bit of inside information. In 2s, I actually think he hit high enough MMR to qualify for Rival next season. So some exciting stuff coming out from him.
That would be hype. And also on the other side, the Bishops, Regret, he won 2 MVPs in the Prospect League, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if he could keep up in Challenger. Like, he's a really good player, but there's a lot of good players in Challenger this year. But
yeah,
he's doing good so far.
Challenger is stacked, and I remember casting a few of Regret's games last season, and he's definitely one to watch out for sure.
as we get this lobby underway. Here's the kickoff. Regret wins the kickoff. Louisville Baggins whiffs on the aerial. Kino hits it forward. Wolfie hits off the sidewall. Muffin Mateo's up, collects it. Wolfie's awkward. Muffin hits it mid. Louisville Baggins is there though. Kino, first to the ball, goes for the aerial, pops it up, hits off the corner, and oh, what a close one. Cardboard barely misses it. Muffin on the sidewall. Monkey Cardboard hits it forward, but Regret is there. Louisville Baggins passes it out. Kino pops it up. He's on the backboard, but no one's there. Dangerous ball. Kino steals the boost. Cardboard takes the ball from him in the handoff. Muffin dunks Louisville Baggins. Kino takes the shot. It's bouncing, but Wolfie's there. And Orange is clearly doing better right now, but I'm surprised that Bishops don't have more saves.
Yeah, not a lot of dangerous shots being put on net. Just a whole lot of pressure, as this looks like it could get dangerous for the Orange team. The Bishops need to find a way to secure some boost and get the ball out of their half.
As Regret looks like he's starting to do that, but Orange with the counterattack, Cardboard's just going to put it in.
Yeah, I think being low boost, they get the Bishops got a little bit desperate and double commit on defense, and Cardboard has the most open net we've ever seen, and he does not miss those.
I mean, it happens more often than not, but thank goodness it didn't happen here for his sake. As here's the kickoff. Louisville Baggins pops off the sidewall. Kino's awkward, hits it up. Louisville Baggins still there. Pass it mid. Muff Mateo hits it out. Louisville Baggins hits it back. Cardboard shoots it forward. Regret whiffs on the ball. Cardboard could pass it here. He whiffs. Wolfie is there, as it looks like a one-on-one situation right now as Wolfie gets it past Kino, but Muffin Mateo dives in at the last second, gets it out, and Muffin Mateo hits a demo. And what could Blue do to bring it back right now?
Well, Blue has to do exactly what Muffin did. They've got to be the ones to demo. They've got to be the ones to put the pressure on, and they've got to just put the Papayas on their back foot, which they just haven't seemed to be able to do this game.
I mean, it's easier said than done, but here we have it here. Louisville Baggins hits it. It's 1v2 situation. Louisville Baggins 50s it, but Kino is there.
Oh, what a
Kino
try.
hits it off the corner. Cardboard with the shot, but Regrets back in time, lands awkwardly. Louisville Baggins pops it up, but no one's there to hit it. Muff Mateo collects the ball, hits it forward. Regret waits for it to come down. Louisville Baggins collects the corner boost. One of the Papayas players flies by, and good rotations by both sides, it's looking like.
Yeah, the offensive rotations really great coming out from the Papayas here, but for the Bishops to only let in one goal, their defense is looking pretty solid.
Yes, indeed, as here's a chance right here. Louisville Baggins is going to put it away after the beautiful pass from Regret.
Yeah, just a really good dunk there by Regret, and it puts the defense in an awkward spot, and Luis Bo Baggins dunks it in. What a great turn of events for the Bishops.
Man with a great name and even better shot. As, oh, what a close one. Blue almost scored on that last one as Kino is lucky enough that it hit off the corner, collects it. Louisville Baggins is up though. Cardboard takes a shot. It's off, but Regret goes for it anyway. It's tough to tell whenever that happens, but Orange is just pressuring Blue so much.
Yeah, that near kickoff goal, you would almost think the momentum would be in the favor of Blue, but it's not, as Kino reads a great rolling ball off the corner and buries another shot.
Cardboard just 50s the ball and it just rolls up, and Kino's already there. Easy touchdown.
Kino looking like a really fast player this series. Quite impressive so far.
Regret hits the ball off the kickoff. Kino's there though, hits it over off the backboard. Wolfie hits off the corner. Muffin is there. Louisville Baggins waits for it to drop. Wolfie goes for the demo, and Kino is there. Regret hits the ball off the back wall. It's awkward. Louisville Baggins hits it up, and Blue's putting all the pressure on right now.
Yeah, that demo. Oh, and you mentioned pressure. They just sneak one in. I was gonna say the demo earlier opened up space, and the Bishops with an offensive rotation that looks so good, and Wolfie hits a great power shot from the midfield.
Yeah, what a snipe by Wolfie to get the game even again. And here's the kickoff. Kino's going to win the kickoff. Regret pops the ball up. This could be dangerous here as Muffin Mateo shuts it down. Louisville Baggins hits off the sidewall. Doesn't have much boost. Oh, Orange is attacking. Louisville Baggins hits out. Muffin Mateo hits off the back wall, goes off the corner. Louisville Baggins hits it forward. Orange is just keeping them in the blue half as the ball goes dangerously out, and Muffin takes a shot, but he misses. And Cardboard's going to hit it off the back wall. Blue double commits. Muffin low with it. Regrets there, though. And Wolfie hits it out. 15 seconds left. Cardboard takes a shot. Louis there. Regret pops it up. It looks like we could be going to overtime for game 2, folks, as it's in the center of the field. And here we are, game 2, overtime.
Yeah, and a pretty even game from both sides in terms of pressure, but the Bishops with 4 saves to Papaya's 0. And you would think that if they could get their defense in check, as a near miss coming out of Muffin, but if the Papayas could just get their defense going, then it wouldn't even be a game. It'd be over by now.
You are indeed correct. As the ball goes off the right side, Louise is there. Regret with the aerial. Ball goes off the back wall. Dangerous. Louise is there. Muffin hits it. Dunks Louise. Cardboard hits off the corner. Bounces awkwardly. Louise is there to collect it. Kino goes up. Muffin Mateo. Regret is there. Hits the ball forward. Goes up the sidewall. Regret steals the boost. Louisville Baggins slowly but surely collects it. Ball's dangerous off the corner. Wolfie collects it. Last man back. Pinches it off the sidewall. Kino hits up dangerously over his own net. And Regret. Oh no, but Muffin's there. Makes a save. He has 0 boost, however. Wolfie and Blue's really upping the aggression as the ball bounced off the backboard. Kino's awkward. Gets it across though. Muffin hits it forward off the back wall. Blue player left stranded. Louisville Baggins is going to hit it forward. Cardboard is awkward. Gets out of it though as Wolfie dunks him, gets a shot, but Kino's there. Louisville Baggins pops it up again. Wolfie heading back. Muffin almost there. Cardboard?
Yeah, it's been a great exchange back and forth by both teams. Looking good, making this a really close game. Really makes me excited to see the rest of the series as Cardboard makes a great touch to the corner.
Here we are at 2-minute overtime. Anything can happen. Louisville Baggins goes up, follows it. Cardboard follows him, dunks him. Muffin Mateo hits it forward to Cardboard. But Wolfie is there, shuts it down. Kino hits it off the sidewall. Regret hits off the corner. Wolfie collects it, takes his time. With the arrow hit towards the corner. Goes to the demo, misses. Regret's last man back, waits for it, pops it up, follows it. And 2-minute overtime. Both sides have to be getting tired by this point.
Yeah, for sure. And you would think that all the pressure that that the Bishops have had this overtime, that the Papayas would be struggling, but they're keeping up and they're trading blow for blow as both teams just kind of tossing the ball back and forward.
They really are as Regret goes off the corner. This could be dangerous. Muffin Mateo pops it up. Kino collects on the opposite side. Ball goes off the backboard. Cardboard could make the shot, but he misses it wide left. Bishops are bunched as the ball goes across to the opposite side. Wolfie dunks Kino. Cardboard's there, however. Goes for the Doomsy, hits it down. Wolfie collects the boost. We could have a counterattack here as Kino says no sir and shuts the door on the comeback.
Yeah, Wolfie just looking for his teammates, but Kino reads it just a little bit quicker and no one back on defense for the Bishops, and you hate to end in overtime like that, but hey, sometimes it happens.
I mean, yeah, like messes up in rotations is what did it. I guess the Bishops just got too excited and started pushing up with a counterattack, and it was just an awkward bounce as Kino was there to capitalize on it.
Yeah, Kino really popping off that game with 600 points on 2 goals, 4 shots with an assist. Not a lot of defense coming out of the Papayas, and that's really concerning, especially heading into a series where the Bishops are going to be taking so many shots.
They really are Bishops with 7 shots on the game, but I mean, Papayas are equalizing them with 7 shots of their own. And the main problem is the Bishops just aren't putting their shots on target.
Yeah, shooting accuracy is a big deal here coming in the Challenger League, where so many of the players are just on the cusp of greatness that they just got to clean up a few things, and one of those is accuracy shooting.
Yeah, indeed. As we're waiting for this one to get underway, uh, let's see. No, yeah, but you think the Papayas can complete the sweep, or will Bishops be able to pull off the reverse sweep?
Well, the first 2 games have been just so close. It really has been a game of inches here, and honestly, it could be a sweep. It could be a reverse sweep. It can still go either way with how close these first 2 were.
It really is one awkward bounce, and it could go either way. But Orange is already there. King Muff has entered the game. I believe Louisville Baggins was actually the sub, and King Muff was here now, and we could see a tide change as King Muff hits off the sidewall, but Cardboard's there. Wolfie's awkward, gets the save. What a save as King Muff collects a corner boost. Ball bounces, it's awkward. Regrets accidentally gets in King Muff's way. Wolfie pops it up, dangerous though. Kino gets a bump. Cardboard takes a shot, but it's weak. Regret goes for the air dribble, misses, and Wolfie collects it. And this whole game has changed, I feel like, as Blue is pulling up the pressure and just keeps pressuring Papayas.
Yeah, whenever you bring in a new player, it really changes the pace of the game. Papayas trying to fill out King Muff's playstyle, since it's going to be a lot different than what Luis was doing.
Yeah, indeed. As Kino gets a good pinch off the ceiling, but King Muff's there though, hits it awkwardly, and Orange, the Papayas just run into each other. Orange now on the back. Cardboard gets a good touch, takes a shot, but King Muff is there, almost gets an own goal. Muffin hits off the backboard, and Kino's there to bang it bottom left corner.
Yeah, just an awkward an awkward save by King Muff, and Muffin puts a great pass to Kino, and he's been automatic this series, so full faith in him to clean that one up.
He really has. Bishops have 6 saves already, a minute 30 in, as Papayas win the kickoff, collects it. Cardboard hits off the corner. Goes slow. Muff Mateo takes it off Cardboard's hands. Kino. Muff dunks Kino. Regret takes a shot, hits off right corner. And King Muff's back. Collects his corner boost. Goes up the side. And what is Orange doing so well here?
Well, they're really controlling the midfield boost while keeping up a lot of pressure. They're really just trying to suffocate the Bishops. As a great pass from Cardboard. Muffin there to seal the deal as they go up 2-0 in the series.
That's got to be a good spot to be in if you're a Papayas fan. 2-0 in the series, 2-0 on the scoreboard. It's hard to see Bishops pulling it back, but with 2 minutes 55 seconds left, anything could happen. As Wolfie's going to whiff, Kino hits it forward to King Muff. King Muff passes it to Wolfie, goes off the corner. Wolfie can get the double tap. Regret takes a shot. Cardboard's awkward here. King Muff hits off the corner, bounces dangerously down mid. Wolfie takes a shot, but Cardboard is there. King Muff gets a demo on Cardboard. Regret hits off the corner, and Bishops are just going for demos here.
Yeah, a lot of aggression, and that's kind of what you need when you're on your last life in the series, but it doesn't seem to be working as the defense from Papayas holds strong.
Yes, they are. As Kino hits it over the blue net, Cardboard hits it back the other way. Regrets there, pops the ball up off to the left. Wolfie collects it. He's got time. Just mistouched on the ball, but Orange isn't able to capitalize. But Muff Mateo is. King Muff's there though. Hits it forward. King Muff Cardboard slow collects it. King Muff barrels through him, and this could be no, it's not. As Regret takes a shot, Cardboard hits off the back wall. It's awkward for Orange. King Muff has a shot lined up, but Cardboard's there. Oh, and I don't know. Orange just seems quicker.
Yeah, Orange reading everything so well this game, and they've really stepped up their defense from the last game. They must have been listening to me in the pregame. But I'm not feeling it with the Bishops. They're not putting that offense on like they were with Luis.
No, I mean, they're good on defense, but you can't win games if you don't score goals. As King Muff's going to hit it out. Let's see if he gets a one-on-one. Cardboard gets the demo. Muff Mateo is going to collect the ball. It's dangerous across the mid, but Muff Mateo gets a save. Kino off the sidewall, air dribbles it. But King Muff shuts it down, takes a shot. Oh my, Muffin gets a save, but almost hits Regret's car and bounces in. Cardboard goes for the air dribble, goes for the fake, and Wolfie's there in time. And Bishops just need to get going, go high octane at this point in order to make a comeback.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you lose by 5 goals or if you lose by 2 goals. A loss is a loss, and you got to go full offense at this point. Just try to get anything you can to go in.
With 20 seconds left, Regret takes a shot, but Muffin Mateo is there. King Muff back. Wolfie collects a corner boost. Dunks Muffin. Dunks Cardboard, but Cardboard gets it through. But Regret's there to clean it up. Kino heading back. 8 seconds left. I don't see the Bishops coming back from this, as it looks like Papayas are going. No! King Muff gets a save. Is it kept up? And Papayas are going to finish off with the sweep.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that 2 goals is a lot in this series, but that's the biggest gap in goals that we've seen this whole series. A great showing by both teams, but Papayas just played a little bit better.
It really is. I mean, but all were close games. Most of the time, losing by 1 point. Bishops played great on defense with 7 saves in that last one. They just need to get their offense a little bit better. And honestly, I think they'll be fine. Still early in the season. Papayas are 3-0, I believe now, and Bishops are 1-2. Still plenty of time for a comeback.
Yeah, and it's so great to see how close these two teams are. Even with one being 3-0 and the other being 1-2, one to 2 goals separates these, and it could be a completely different series.
Yes, indeed. And thank you for watching the stream. We had a banging stream, 2 game 5s and a sweep at the end. We're going to be back Wednesday at 8 o'clock. So y'all come join.
Yep. Thank you all for joining us. Y'all have a great night.